They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. And Knicks goes out to the early lead as expected. Art Collector is up and on the pace. Stiletto Boy is on the outside. Then Hot Rod Charlie. Tripoli has the rail. Essential Quality is in behind them. And Medina Spirits outside of horses. Reined off the pace by John Velasquez early on. Max Player at the back of the pack. So it's Knicks Go in front. Through this opening quarter mile, Knicks Go leads it by 3/4 of a length over Art Collector, and they complete the quarter in 23.16 seconds. Medina Spirit is caught out there 3 wide. Hot Rod Charlie is in behind the leaders, drafting in fourth. And then comes Essential Quality right behind him, alongside of Stiletto Boy. A 3 wide Max Player is next, and Tripoli is unhurried at the back of the field, 7 lengths off of Knicks Go, who will take them to the backstretch. Knicks Go and Joel Rosario a length and a half in front. And then it's Art Collector, followed on the outside by Medina Spirit. The first half, 45.77 seconds. So Knicks Go is moving right along here. Up the backstretch at Delmar with a 2.5 length lead. Art Collector, Hot Rod Charlie, and Medina Spirit are right behind them. Then comes Stiletto Boy. Essential Quality is on the rail. He's got 5 lengths to make up. Max Players in the 3-path. Tripoli is the trailer. It is Knicks Go on top, 3/4 in 1:10.04 seconds. He leads the way by 2 lengths on the far turn. Art Collector on the outside is second. Hot Rod Charlie is on the rail. Then Medina Spirit. Essential Quality has come under a ride as they make their way to the top of the stretch. It is Knicks Go, and he's going to try to take him the distance here. Knicks Go comes wide for the stretch drive. Hot Rod Charlie on the inside is second, and then comes Medina Spirit, Art Collector, and Essential Quality into the final furlong, and it is Knicks Go! Knicks Go has a 2.5 length lead. Medina Spirit, Hot Rod Charlie, Essential Quality. Knicks Go, a superstar, wins the Breeders' Cup Classic. Medina Spirit was second, Essential Quality was third, and Hot Rod Charlie was fourth, and a final time of 1:59.57 seconds.
The Maryland-bred Knicks Go takes them gate to wire in the Longines Breeders' Cup Classic. Knicks Go at 3-1, and a final time that stands up in this classic, 1.25 miles in 1:59.2.
We have seen some blistering fractions today, and we saw it once more. 23 flat, 45-4 for the half, 110 flat for 3/4. Knicks Go just keeps on going today. For a moment as they turned for home, it looked like Hot Rod Charlie was really going to threaten Simon. Right here, he ends up with a perfect path along the rail. Flavien Prat riding a beautiful race. Medina Spirit 3 wide, clear throughout this race. He had to really hustle to try and keep up, but this is where Joel Rosario just turns him loose, and Knicks Go had plenty left.
0.4 of a second off the track record here, held by Candy Ride in 1:59.11. And again, Knicks Go, phenomenal here. I mean, he set the pace, they came to him, he repelled them, wins by 4. But I just want to underscore the consistency. I mentioned that was the word for the 3-year crop. How about Medina Spirit, Essential Quality, Hot Rod Charlie? They're all there again today, only about 1/2 length apart from each other. They've been remarkably consistent, all these 3-year-olds, the last calendar year, but they're just not as good as the older horse today. And Knicks Go, who literally a year ago, Todd, he was bought by the Career Racing Authority to stand and start a career. He's created a resume so good that now he goes to the TaylorMade Farms in Kentucky off this victory here in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
And considering his humble beginnings on a small farm, bred by Angie Moore, Knicks Go, this is the highest of highs here, reaching levels that no one ever expected.
The son of Painter, out of the outflanker mare Cosmo's Buddy, this Maryland-bred Knicks Go. Unbelievable performance from him today. Congratulations and cheers to the breeder in Angie Moore. As you mentioned, he is now 10 for 24 lifetime, adds the better part of this $6 million purse to his overall earnings. And there was a time in this calendar year with that race in the Saudi Cup, with the race in the Met Mile, where I think folks lost their confidence in Knicks Go a little bit. I was one of them. Brad Cox was very firm. He had still continued to train well. He was still his same self in the mornings. Knicks Go with that ability. one turn is not his game. At 2 turns, he's unstoppable.
Simon, as far as the 3-year-olds left in the wake of Knicks Go here, the older horse, Medina Spirit, ahead of Essential Quality, ahead of Hot Rod Charlie. It'll be interesting to see how ultimately the Eclipse Award comes out for that 3-year-old division. But Knicks Go, there's going to be no doubt he's going to be Horse of the Year.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And I'm just amazed that, you know, how consistent, I keep harping on about it, these 3-year-olds have been. It's every time they run, the form lines are so solid. But Still Out a Boy picks up the pieces there in 5th. But this was a remarkable performance. I know he's scheduled to go off to stud, but you know, a race like the Saudi Cup, if they want to reevaluate that situation, probably would be a good thing to put on the calendar.
As Christina mentioned, Knicks Go, a son of Painter. You can find him at Windstar Farm for that bargain price of $7,500. Might have to revisit that. 58437 put on the board here with Knicks Go, and a very, very good time as well. And Knicks Go coming back to the winner's circle here as it starts to get a little bit darker in Delmar.
Look at him right now, too, with his ears pinned. I mean, Knicks Go, he is just an intense athlete at all times. In the mornings, he gallops with the draw reins. His exercise rider comes back and his biceps are shaking because he pulls so hard. When they began this race today, we always talk about horses jumping away from the starting gate. You get a lot of propulsion from that first step. He did jump. He launched about 2 lengths in front of the field from the first jump. He is so focused and he is so on the muscle at all times. He's just a remarkable athlete, Knicks Go.
Well, and everything that Christina's describing, Simon, really gives credit to trainer Brad Cox and how he's managed this horse and brought him back to form after Saudi Arabia. As a former trainer yourself, speak to Brad Cox, because this may